Well, it went, it went about as well as you'd expect it to. I mean, everyone was there, and I mean, we'd all seen each other at the funeral, so it wasn't like it was a long way, but yeah, Lenny told everyone about the plan, that we're gonna, that we're gonna recast Sebastian, and that plan is already in motion because they're already doing castings for it, which is super weird to me. That they and like I wasn't the only one, right? Because there was other people that were also being like, isn't this a bit fucking weird? That this kid isn't even in the ground for like a week, and we're already just pretending that none of it happened. But yeah, apparently not. I mean, it's. I get it. Again, I get it. It's like there's so much money involved in all of this, and the factory can't just stop for one fucking person. I get that, but anyway, she started with some pretty nice words about him, and she also said that there had been some new information that had come to light, and that when we're going to move forward, that there are going to be some big changes to the way we do things. And that sounded very ominous to me, so I was kind of nervous. It was a 50-50 chance of me getting fired. But she basically just said that Sebastian's death had kind of set some things in motion, which sounded very, I didn't have a lot of confidence in what she said, but then afterwards, Sophia walked up to me, and she asked if we could talk, and I said sure. So we went like away from everyone, and then she basically just said that I was right. She said that I'd been right, and that what he did to her wasn't okay. And baby, it took so much strength of her to say that. I could see it in her eyes, that she was so hollow. She just, it was, I don't even, anyway, she told me the truth about a lot of it, and I told her that I wasn't gonna judge her, and that I wasn't gonna tell anybody if she didn't want me to. And then she kind of threw into my face that I had talked to Lenny about it, because Lenny had apparently talked to her about it because of the things that I said, and she was kind of taken off guard, and I feel really bad for putting her in that position, but I also knew that I had to do it because I had to take that step to make things right. And I know that like in the long run she's gonna be grateful for that, but I can understand why it was so, like, why. Anyway, yeah, she told me. She told me that that they'd met for the first time just on the lot, and that they'd slept together, and they went out for drinks, and he just was so charming at first, and he made her sign the NDA, which I thought was a lie, but it wasn't, because she showed me the contract, which is absolutely insane. Yeah, he started doing bad things pretty fast. She didn't give me all of the details, but it was clear that it wasn't good. And then basically the entire thing of what happened at the rap party was just that we'd shot a scene, and she had apparently said something I hadn't noticed, because I was just doing it, I was just in the scene, but apparently she defied him in some way, which is a normal fucking thing to do if you're an actor. You know, you do a scene and your director gives you notes, and then you can come back to it and say, oh, like, Alex wouldn't do this, because I've played Alex for years now, you know. But apparently she said something that he didn't like, and as soon as they were away from people, then he just fucking lost it. And it wasn't the first time. And she said that she was lucky that I walked in on them. But then she also said that when she realized what Theo was gonna do with the drugs and stuff, she said that she said that she was happy in a way that he was gonna do it, because then at least I could forget about what happened to her. That sucks so bad. She actually made that up in her head, that it was better for me not to know, because she was embarrassed and she was scared and she didn't want him to hurt me. So she figured if I just forget about it, then I would be safe. That's what she said. And I that hurt so bad. That hurt so fucking bad. Because everything that I've done, and I know, babe, I know that I didn't know things and that I drew conclusions based on what I did know, but she was trying to tell me to drop it because she wanted to keep me safe. And then apparently, after the funeral, when we left them, he went nuts on her again. And she showed me. She didn't have to, but she did. And, yeah, I guess I guess us talking to her just kind of flipped a switch in her head that she wasn't alone. Because she was terrified that everyone was going to pick Theo's side for some reason. And I get it, but how brainwashed do you have to be to think that everyone on that set, that me, you know? So she went to Lenny. And she showed the pictures that she took every time he did something. And she said that she was going to go to the police with them. And Lenny said that she would support her. And that when Sophia went to the police, that she was going to do everything she could to help. And you can't imagine how relieved Sophia looked when she said that Lenny was on her side. Because she was terrified that she was going to choose Theo over her. And I'm so... Oh, babe, you had no idea. When I hugged her after that, like, I think we stayed there for like five minutes. And I felt so bad, and she felt so bad, and we were both just fucking bawling our eyes out. But we did it. I think we won. I think we won.